How's it? Hang loose. Welcome to Mongoose Max Hawaii, the channel. Not that much. I'm gonna go, but yay, but short time. Oh. Trooper standing by. Hello. Welcome to special edition of Friday the 13th. It's special because so far not much stuff has happened. It's kind of weird. I mean, Tuesday or Thursday the 12th was more of a things go wrong day than so far Friday the 13th. It is my sister's birthday, so happy birthday, Debbie. Yay! And also in the vlog, the room is still being put together. I got the toilet, but I'm not supposed to use it. I'm a dog in the yard. So, this. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna get this going on. Damn. Elderly. Yeah, it's just the elderly. Now I know. My birthday's coming up too. Yeah, I'm gonna be elderly. Oh, we forgot this. Yay. See? Already forgetting things. Not just adding too many things. I'm just like OCD in a little way. So, there's gigantic tornadoes going all over the place. It's like over 35 tornadoes all over the Midwest. The Santos is... he didn't go to any of those great universities he brags about, or those great big corporations he's supposedly worked for. None of that's true. And he's on TV going, I'm an honest, hard-working people. I don't know where the money came from. It just popped up like equity in my bank account. So that guy's a problem. Biden's stuff is like, oh God, he probably just made a mistake. I'm just thinking, because it was like one of these, a couple of documents from, oh God, I forgot about that. But now it's fodder because they're spending all their time comparing the special counsel for Biden and the special counsel, investigation dealies for Trump and Biden. Now they're comparing them. I see. And in the GOP world, it's going to be an easy spin. See, he did it too. What about him? And, I don't know. They're just not it's not a comparison. But anyway, what else is going on is, there's so much stuff going on. I don't know, so here's the paper. See the paper. It's Friday the 13th. Yay! Oh, okay. There's something else going on. The big waves, I don't know. The wind, it's kind of still foggy. I don't know, maybe it's the volcano. Let's check out the news. Woo! Oh, it helps if I bring it up. Okay, so here we go. Medical cannabis rules. I hear you. Okay, look, we're gonna go back. I forgot one more thing. We're gonna look at a sort of a little bit of ASMR with downtown waterfalls. And Michael and I rehearsing a scene out of Daredevil. He's practicing acting. So something for the ends. I don't want to spend too much time for this. Hat. You have to wear many hats. Arm. Yeah, you got big arms. Funeral. Oh God. Yeah, there's some funerals in the works too. Okay, back to medical cannabis rules might be relaxed. So hey, dude, Hey, chill out, man. Chill out. Oh, the Sony Open, but I'm not going to be going all over that. There's some type of weird discrepancy thing going on. And people are trying to be like, oh, look, it's fun, Waikiki with the ball. Yay! City fans for, I don't know, Bishop Museum executives are fired by the board because there's like horrible shenanigans at the Bishop Museum. I encountered this personally, but these are board members. I encountered the Bishop Museum flag. Just, I don't know why. I don't know what it is, but the Bishop Museum that attracts kind of a weird thing. Oh, and the Sony Open. So who cares? But you know what people do care about is the volleyball. Well, it's Wahine volleyball, but the men's volleyball is getting some spotlight too because they're bringing back all the star players and they're looking like they're really going to shine, like they're going to win. So it's like, oh, look at them, they're going to win. Yay! There's so much stuff going on. They're doing all this crazy. False missile alert rattles Wi-Fi. Wait a minute. Okay, they're bringing that back up. Ballistic missiles. You know, God, like just relax. Back in the day, remember like 1983? You just like go and use your auto card, pay for gas. Hey, look, it's just the auto card. And see, it's just plastic. I just put it in. Don't have to worry about money for now. This is Faith here at Aloha Petroleum Corporate demonstrates the company's new credit card operating gas pumps. Oh, a Hala service stations. Hey, you can use your credit card, whatever. It's not money. No, just takes it out of your bank account. Forget about it. Oh, time's up already. What happened? Oh, so much time up already. What happened? Well, we'll do one of these because the witch has come back. That's correct. She's working on my mom. She needs a new place to stay, and she's getting kicked out of the other thing. Oh, this is terrible stuff, I tell you. I just gotta say, yeah, the witch is like been in high gear for like a week now. She's getting kind of terribly. She's getting, I think, kicked out of her other place, so she needs a new place. Ragging on my mom every day. That's probably why the hexes, that hex is. It's like Benjamin Franklin. The way to faith is to close the eye of reason. So, you can. But believe. The hexes are coming. They came by. So that's why I think Friday the 13th. Watch out. Don't get superstitious, but you know what I'm saying. I don't know what I'm saying. Biden's like, hey! They're hagging on him because, hagging. See? It's in my head now. Heart attack. Not yet. Hi, I'm a car guy. I locked him in with my Corvette. That's right. And it's locked, It's really locked. So we're going to look at this. Which one are we going to look at? How about this one? How to reduce the... Oh, she needs a new place to stay. But you know what? To reduce housing needs, reduce isle population. As politicians stumble over themselves to bypass zoning, environmental laws, and other regulations that keep Hawaii livable and beautiful, I'd like to point out one important fact. We do not have a housing crisis. We have an overpopulation crisis. Saying that we have a housing crisis is like being in a boat leaking water from a hole in the bottom and saying we have a bucket crisis, so we need to construct more buckets. We need to construct more buckets to manage the water. To solve the real problem, we must manage our birth rate. That is only solved by personal choices. In Hawaii, where land is limited, you simply cannot keep increasing the human population without destroying Hawaii. But if we must build more, then let's be sure it truly is affordable and not squander precious land on massive buildings that don't account for costs like property taxes, association fees, mortgage insurance, and other expensive lenders require. Matthew Johnson, Kaimiki. Yes, Matthew, thank you for that input. You're on the side of a man named Thomas Malthus from the 1800s. It's like, overpopulation will bring the four horses of the apocalypse. That's how the accountants were back then. So here it is. Here's a little film festival, ASMR and screen practice. Enjoy. Do you believe in the devil, Father?
You mean as a concept?
No. Do you believe he exists, like in this world,
Do you want
among
the
us?
short answer or the long one?
Just the truth.
When I was in seminary, I was more skeptical than most of my peers. I had this notion that the devil was inconsequential, a minor figure in the grand scheme.
Not very Catholic of you.
Well, yeah, in my defense, in scriptures, the word hate, in scriptures, in Hebrew, in scriptures, Hebrew word Satan actually means an adversary. It's applied to any protagonist. And in my youthful zeal, I was certain I knew why. Propaganda. Played up to drive people into the church.
So you don't believe he exists?
Am I not talking?
Sorry.
Years later in Rwanda, I was trying to help local churches provide aid and sanctuary to refugees. I came close with a village elder, Kahiji. The militia liked to force Hutu villagers murder their own neighbors with machetes. But no one would raise their hand against Kahiji. They would say, well, how can we kill such a holy man? The commander went to see the man who won the respect of so many. He went to Kahiji, talked with him for many hours in his hut, then dragged him out into the street in front of his village and hacked him to pieces, along with his entire family. And that man who took Kahiji's life, I saw the devil. So yes, Matthew, I believe he walks among us, taking many forms. So when enjoy this beautiful view.
yoga. That's what I need. Unique yoga?
Oh, yes. Well, here's actually, I just so happen to have some information right here. Take a look. Get out of my face. Take a look right here. Every
I
Wednesday,
thought you were the QR code.
12 to 1 p.m. And it's free. 3 sessions is free. So just come and join every Wednesday.
Do you believe in the devil, Father?
You mean as a concept?
No. Do you believe he exists in this world among us?
Do you want the short answer or the long one?
Just the truth.
When I was in the seminary, I was more skeptical than most of my peers. I had this notion that the devil was inconsequential in the grand scheme, a minor figure in the grand scheme.
Not very Catholic of you.
Yeah, huh? Well, in my defense, in scriptures, the word in the Hebrew word Satan actually means adversary. It's applied to any antagonist. And in my youthful zeal, I was convinced by propaganda played up to drive people into the church.
So you don't believe he exists?
Am I not talking?
Oh, sorry.
Years later, I was in Rwanda, trying to help local churches provide aid and sanctuary to the refugees. I came close to this man, Kahiji. The militia like to force Hutu villagers to murder their neighbors with machetes. They would not raise their hand against Kahiji. They would say, well, how can we kill such a holy man? The commander wanted to see the man who won the respect of so many. He went to Kahiji and spoke with him in his hut for many hours. He then dragged him out in front of his village and hacked him to pieces, along with his entire family. That day, in that man, I saw the devil. So yes, Matthew, I believe he walks among us, taking many forms.
What if you had the power to stop him from overhurting anyone again?
Then I be the God.
Father Landum's office, midday. Do you believe in the devil, Father?
You mean as a concept?
No, do you believe he exists in this world among us?
Do you want the short answer or the long one?
Just the truth.
When I was in seminary, I was more skeptical than most of my peers. I believed I had this notion that the devil was inconsequential, a minor figure in the grand scheme.
Not very Catholic of you.
Well, yeah, in my defense, in scriptures, Hebrew word for Satan actually means an adversary. And that's applied to any antagonist. In my youthful zeal, I was certain I knew why. Propaganda. Played up to drive people into the church.
So you don't believe he exists?
Why not talking?
Sorry.
Years later, I was in Rwanda, trying to help local churches provide aid and sanctuary to the refugees. I've come close to a village elder named Kahiji. Militia like to force Hutu villagers to murder their own neighbors with machetes. But they would not raise their hand against Kahiji. They would say, how can we murder such a holy man? How can we kill such a holy man? The commander wanted to see the man who won the respect of so many. He went to Kahiji, spoke with him, talked with him in his hut for many hours. He then dragged him out from his village, hacked him to pieces, along with his entire family. In that man, I saw the devil. The man who took Kahiji's life. That man took Kahiji's life. I saw the devil. So yes, Matthew, I believe the devil walks among us, taking many forms.
I hope you liked that one. Oh, that was fun. Harry. What? Harry. Okay. So that's it. Enjoy the Friday. I gotta make sure no more hex. Fresh aloha. Watch out for the superstition. Watch out. Here come the witch. You're gonna pull an X on your shout out.
Watch out. Here come the witch. You're gonna pull an X on your shout out.
Watch out. Here come the witch. You're gonna pull an X on your shout out. She's doing it from fresh water. Fresh aloha to you. Fresh aloha to you.
Fresh aloha to you. Fresh aloha to you.
Fresh aloha to you. And fresh aloha to you.